Most people don't know what's holding them back, but you do because you listen to me, Sam, your self-care guru and journal junkie. Welcome to Journal Entries, your safe place where you can tune in weekly to get tips, tricks, and journal prompts to uncover your feelings, gain clarity, and make your move. Welcome to this week's journaling session. This topic came in from a Journal Entries listener. We're talking about the expectations of others on us and how they can influence or are influencing our decisions. I actually talk about this exact topic on the third episode inside my private podcast, linked to my free Calm Mind Blueprint. If you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, anxious or frustrated, questioning yourself or doubting your decisions, know that you're actually stuck in this emotion or unable to make decisions, not because you're unclear on how you'd rather be feeling, or that you're lacking information or options. It's that you're disconnected from trusting yourself. So that's what we're going to work on today. And click on the link in the show notes to get that free Calm Mind Blueprint, which has 5 prompts that I use anytime I want to process any big emotion or situation to get to the other side, which for me looks like peacefully pursuing a clear direction with steps to get what you want or to feel how you want to feel. And you can use these 5 prompts all at once for about a 10 to 15 minute journal entry, or use it as a 5-day, 2 minutes a day challenge along with my voice guidance inside my private podcast. So let's jump right into these expectations and how they are influencing your decisions. This runs deep, as you can imagine, but since we have 5 minutes together today, I've chosen the most powerful prompts to get you to acknowledge your expectations or judgments to the other side of what it might be like if they weren't there. So let's start with our first prompt. Think about something that you're doing or not doing because of the perceived or very real judgment of someone else in your life. What is that thing and why are you doing it or not doing it? For example, I'm not writing a book because I'm afraid of what my family might think of the stories that I share, or I'm not leaving my job because I fear my boss will be angry that I leave. Our second prompt, look at your list of why from the above prompt and ask yourself, is this true? Are those judgments perceived or real? Do you have proof that they are true? Or could they be your own expectations that you've absorbed along the way? And our final prompt, imagine doing what you actually wanted to do without fearing judgment from others. In fact, imagine their full support. Write down all of the things that you would do, or maybe all of the things that you would say, and how that sort of life would feel. I hope that this gave you a glimpse of how you're currently holding yourself back and what it would feel like to cut yourself free, not only from others' expectations, but also from your own. Again, expectations and judgment from others runs deep. So feel free to come back to this episode, especially if you were listening while driving or doing chores. And again, click the link in the show notes for the free Calm Mind Blueprint Challenge to explore even more of your emotions so that you can start living a more peaceful life and living more authentically. I'll see you next week. Thanks so much for tuning in to this week's journal entry. I love connecting with my listeners, so make sure you screenshot this episode and tag me on Instagram at samantha.s.says so I know you're listening. And don't forget to grab your free training and journal prompts at www.samanthapenkoff.com/podcast.